What it do? So this video is about signs that you are getting used. So unfortunately, a lot of times y'all are still sticking around once again because you think that there's potential. But why stick around when the only way she's keeping you around is if you extremely spend more, if you change this about you, if you accept the fact that you're wrong, but you didn't do nothing that was wrong. So at this point, if you're getting used and still suffering, why are you gonna continue to stay around and make excuses? You gotta ask yourself that, okay? So I'll tell you the signs today. If you decide to stick around, if you decide to keep continuing to believe her lies, thinking that maybe you're not getting used, or maybe you do know, then it's up to you guys, okay? I can only do so much. Okay, so give this video a big thumbs up, and fellas, if you would like to book a consultation with your girl, you can go ahead and do so. And y'all, we got bundle deals, we got t-shirts, we got all types of stuff on the website, so check it out, and definitely check out my Patreon. All right, y'all. So signs that you're getting used. First of all, she's gonna have to hide and be secretive. She has to be secretive with you and hide because there's a lot of things that she does not want you to know. Now at this point, it should not be nothing new to you guys. I talk about all the time. Y'all see in the videos when we talk about, yes, you're in the rotation. So if she's trying to hide things about things from you, it's either going to be about another guy, something obviously she doesn't want you to find out, but at the end of the day, she knows that if you do find out, she's going to be losing you. So now, most times, she's giving you an exchange that you guys are thinking is good enough because you guys let her stick around, but she knows she could only, and she will only do this little bit to have you stay and keep her around. So in other words, a lot of times, women know what it takes for you guys to accept her behavior. Women know that your morals are so low because she looks so good, and that, oh, it's going to be way easier to use you. So now let's move on to the things that she's hiding from you. She's going to hide a lot of things such as her phone. This is a major red flag. She's going to hide her phone, and I'll tell you different examples, different ways in a second, but she's going to hide her phone from you. And the second that you even think about, trying to look at her phone, her idea is that, okay, well, let me just keep this phone away from you so we don't open any other opportunities or doors. So she's going to be trying to be slick. She's going to make her phone be on mute. She's going to make sure her phone is flipped the other way, right? So sometimes you might not notice these signs because she's doing it in a slick way. Her behavior is showing that, okay, well, that's kind of normal, or you know what, she says it's normal. No, it's cap. So now what you'll have this woman do is, off the bat, phone is gonna have to be on silence. And it's not that that's not, so unusual, but what's gonna happen is that, okay, is my phone on snooze, on do not disturb, because I know that this other guy is gonna message me, call me. So now the next ways you can tell from the sign is that every time when you hang out with her, does she check her phone? And is she doing, I have my phone I guess I could use my phone. What a great, normally it's here next to me anyway. So, does she, wow, this worked out so well. Okay, I'm getting a little excited. So she has her phone, right? What is she doing with her phone? She's going to be doing this, tilting her phone a little bit, right? And this is going to be just from you not looking, creeping. But what other girls that are more slick, what they'll do is, her brightness is going to have to go down. I could give you guys an example, but we don't got to do that. Y'all know she can make her screen brightness go down. Okay, so it's not simple, basic stuff that, okay, well, you know what? That's obvious. Her sound has to be off. Her phone has to be on vibration. No. For her, she knows, okay, I have to make sure that he doesn't think that I'm really hiding things. Now, it's not the slickest way also all the time, but there's going to be other ways that she's going to do things. There's going to be sometimes where it's not so slick, but you might not catch her slipping. So that's the thing about her using you. These signs are going to come back around and y'all will still accept. I love trying to get y'all to get what she's feeling. Because if you keep saying it's not fair, why is she using me? How could I keep getting used? I treat her good. I do that. It doesn't even matter. At this point, you're talking to yourself. You're convincing. You are truly convincing yourself that you should be getting treated better, you should be getting not used. And who cares? Who's the only person that cares? Only you, not her. I care. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help you, but for sure, my caring doesn't really matter enough. You have to care for yourself. So it's like, okay, you see your pockets are going low. You're going broke. You're seeing that, okay, every time she comes around, well, the next week she's with Joe, and the next week you don't hear from her. So then, the weekend comes around, you guys are back together. You get used, maybe, you go out with her. Maybe she sees some potential, but she doesn't really want to, make you number one priority. She's not going to put you on a pedestal. So she sees you on the weekends. That could be the case. And unfortunately, on the weekends, okay, she might have to, and this could be if you guys are hanging out at the house, the crib, in a bedroom, whatever, living room, she might have to step out and take a phone call. That is another huge sign. So also, when we go back to hiding, what does hiding mean? She's not going to be around you. She might hide things from you, but she's going to hide herself. So the same way I said, okay, she's gone that week. She's with Joe. She sees you on the weekend. That whole week, she was hiding from you, physically hiding, not hiding nothing, but that already is a sign. Yet some guys will be like, well, no, Basana, there's just like no way that she's hiding from me. She's actually picked up more hours. Yeah, she says she's working more hours. No, she's working more hours for him. Yup, and he's make it rain type of stuff. You get me? So I'm just saying, y'all want to believe whatever she's telling you that's cap? That's on you. So now, listen, if you now have her telling you excuses of, I'm just doing this, and I'll talk more about excuses towards the end. But now if you have her saying excuses, well, I do work this job, I do have 2 jobs, I'm this and that, oh, my girls are this, I have to see them. If you have excuses that are right in front of your face, and yet you're still doing something for her, you are now still getting used. So obviously I'm not going to be naming every example in the world, but look at your situation. What is it that you have to keep going through that you don't want to go through? And what is it that she keeps getting back from you? Now, listen, it's not always going to be you're funding her. It's not always, she's seeing Joe and Joe is always throwing the racks. No, it could be, sometimes she just needs somebody to be there. She needs, emotional stability. She needs it from a man, right? So she needs your help, or you make her feel better, or, you being masculine, being in your presence help. Now, that could be one thing, or it could be the other thing of she's using you because she needs to have a rebound. Yep, I haven't said the X thing, in a while. I talk about it so much, but you know how it goes. Or it could be the last guy. It could be the alpha guy that dogged her out. So she feels like, okay, well, I gotta, go ahead and get back at him. Could be that format as well, where maybe she actually does have some sort of interest, but it's not that strong enough to want to be with you. But you know what? Maybe fool around for a while. However, you're still getting used. Now, let me just tell you this, because we're getting close to the next and last thing that I told you we're going to talk about. I want to wrap up to just say this. If you see it and it's right in front of you and you accept it, it's on you at that point. Because women know that you guys will still continue to stick around and get used. Women understand that you are too in love with her beauty. You're too obsessed with her. You are too into her. You're wanting her more than she wants you. So in this case, there's no challenge. A lot of times for those guys that there is no challenge, she'll come back around. She'll do what she got to do when she's about to lose you. Yeah, that's about it, because she doesn't want to lose the benefits. But that's really about it. And it never gets better than that. So let's go ahead and wrap up finally to say what she's going to be doing in the meantime with making excuses. She's going to tell you things such as, I'm not ready. Those are signs. Those are signs. Also, once again, it's not like I said, hiding is only the key thing or hiding things. There's some things that are just, out loud. This is the thing. She will tell you you are getting used. Not literally, but she'll tell you, well, I need my hair done. I need this paid. I need to go out. My girls, they need us to do this, and I have to do this, but I won't be able to do it if I don't have this, right? She can give you a whole story. She will give you a whole story just so she can have an excuse to get what she wants. Or in other times, just to save herself when she's about to get caught. So like if she's telling you something and, she gets caught in that way instead of physically getting caught, but she gets caught in a lie or something, those are other ways that she's using you, but obviously call her out on her ish. So I'm saying with this word stuff, she'll tell you, flat out, like, I just want this, I need that. And then something, the infamous line you can say, something like, well, later on, or, I'm just going through right now, but I want you still in my life, right? That I want you still in my life is, well, my friend, that's first of all what it is. My friend, you can, my bro, you can stay in my life, and, well, you do somewhat have money, or you do have something. So maybe, and this is just, yeah, it's crazy. Maybe I'll bring you back around to use you even more. Maybe there's something I could specifically pin down that I need from you. So in other words, never, oh, well, if I'm around you, what do you benefit? Or are we going at this the right way? Are we approaching this the same way? Or should I meet you halfway? Never that. Or never, I shouldn't actually use you. Flat out, right? So I want to say this, the excuses that you'll also hear will be, I just gotta go, or I'm not ready. A lot of times women like to blame it on other things, yeah, but it's gonna be either emotions or something, someone. So you'll probably often hear, if she has a lot of friends, her girl's this, or she has to do this, or she was with this, yeah, she was at that girl's, yeah, she wasn't at her friend's house, come on. No, but real truth, right? If she went out, she didn't message you all night, or this is a better example. This is what's happening with a lot of other guys, or maybe you. That night she called you, right? And you know what? It's not Joe, obviously, whoever you are. You could be Daniel, okay, whatever, Joshua, whoever you want to be. Maybe you are a Chad that happens to be getting used, or a Tyrone. But she calls you up that night and says, hey, I don't have a way home. I need Uber money. Oh, not Uber money, because you could just book the Uber, you know that. But I was going to say taxi money. So I need a Uber booked straight to me right now. But not like that. She'll be nice. She'll be a little bit more cute. I was being dramatic. So maybe a little bit more, are you up? Seriously, this is how it goes. Are you up? Honestly, right now, I just want to get home. Or maybe she's really more of a savage and she's trying to tell you, and she's really basically telling you, you guys still want to ignore, don't want to read between the lines. I'm hungry right now. I haven't ate. I had such a great night, but I just feel so sick right now. Or my stomach's just so empty, or I gotta eat. And then here goes you guys. So ready. Y'all are Uber Eats her. You're Ubering Eats her. And you're Ubering her home. You get me? So you give her the access to get home. You give her the Uber ride home, and making sure that her food is going to be there. Hopefully, when I order Uber or whatever, it'll normally say 30 to 45 minutes or whatever. Don't know about y'all. I'm in Canada. I'm in Toronto. So for you guys, or for her, back to her, sorry. You make sure that, okay, 30 to 40 minutes, maybe her ride is going to be that long to get home, or a little bit shorter. You are, making sure everything adds up. So she's going to get a ride home, free ride home, and she's going to get food. The worst part is if she doesn't even want to see you she doesn't even want to see you to give her the ride home, because she has to go somewhere else, or how it goes. And instead, she needs you to just do the job to get her to one place to another. That's even worse than you taking her. I know that one sounds bad, but yeah, you taking her would just be a whole, like a real slap in the face, and you're really looked at really not valued at all. Because if she's taking you to her next person's location, that's wild. But the other one is still really bad, when you literally are the one to make sure she gets from here to there. Do not be the guy that, oh, well, I need to make sure she's safe. You're gonna stay being that guy that, I need to make sure she's safe. And the guy that, oh, yup, come through, I want to see you. That's always gonna be that guy. And then once again, you'll be, I need to make sure she's safe type of guy. So you don't want to do none of that, fellas. And that really wraps up this video. Do not fall into the guy that stays getting used. Plenty of guys that are even high value or alpha, sigma, plenty of those guys, yes, they've gotten used before. They've learned. They don't continue to. Maybe some of those experiences made them who they are now, a better, improved, a man that doesn't take nothing from no one. That could be the case as well. But they know what to do, and y'all gotta know what to do too. It doesn't matter where you're at, how you feel about yourself. If you're still getting used, like I said, you're getting used because you're basically choosing to, like, no cap. Okay, walk away, see what it is for what it is. If your intuition is telling you you're getting used, yes, you're getting used. Okay, so I thank you guys so much, especially for watching till the end. And y'all, I know there's still some of you guys that didn't get this video. What? A big thumbs up. Please do that. It helps your girl. And check out my Patreon. There's a whole lot of videos that I've been dropping on there. They won't be on here, and there's other videos y'all can catch up on too. And lastly, y'all know consultations. We can talk about anything y'all would want to talk about. And I told you, it doesn't have to be about just girls, but if you do have a situation you want to talk to about, let me know. Book your consultation and we'll get that started. So I thank you guys so much, and y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.